That's literally the entire part of the game. See, this lagging and freezing shit isn't me. That's literally the game.
Oh. Oh. Well, hello there, buddy. I did what you said. I woke up.
They set their feet upon the sod. Their lips split parched. Their belly.
I was hoping for like a patch of some sort already, but they haven't done one yet.
Succulence upon the
Which is kind of weird. I would have thought they would have done something by now, but
full specified.
That's nice and all, but I have questions. Can you tell me your name?
because the pop-ins are still a thing once in a while,
Your time,
as you can tell.
seeker.
Like it just doesn't have.
Interrupt your sleep.
This was meant for PC.
I'm more interested in who you are.
They say trouble comes in pairs, detective.
That's a truth.
They say trouble comes in pairs.
I still want to know who's talking to me. Is this a tree? That's all I know. Like this is definitely a port, and this is not meant for console, and I think it still has like
They say trouble
issues
comes in
being
pairs.
merged
And here
over.
I was with the first shoe in front of me, waiting for the other to drop.
Who the fuck are
And
you?
let me tell you, this one was tight-laced and had a vicious tongue.
A deep sleeper? A goddamn deep sleeper? It is 8 o'clock at night and I've been standing out here for an hour. Well, I'm sorry to interrupt your me time, Mr. Detective, but someone wants to kill
Me time,
and
Mr.
no one seems to
Detective.
care.
Now, you'll find I'm a caring sort when I've time to get up to speed. So why don't you settle down and tell me your problem, Miss,
Verona. It's just Verona. And calm right down. I find a goddamn death threat in my purse and this freaky looking sword thing. And you want me calm?
Huh. Now that is interesting. A death threat and a
She has
decoration.
one of
Might I see
the
them,
frost
Miss Verona?
dagger things.
That's why they sent me to you. I showed the officer at the desk. He said you'd help. Look, I went out last night with the girls, went through my purse for my keys this morning, and there they were. The letter, the cross thing, were there last night, and honest, this has got me shook up, detective. Real shook up.
Oh, then you just let old Fabian take a look-see. See what shakes out.
Cross of St. James. And 2020 is the Pandora's Day. Okay, so
Now this was familiar. Well, hello there, my little parchment pal. You got words to spill?
I am a death threat detective. That is my sole purpose, and all that you will get from me.
what the fuck?
Nice choice of font and layout. A little fancy?
Why, yes. The seriousness of a matter is often best conveyed by a touch of formality. Just to make it clear, there'll be no
They
messing
gave voice
around.
acting to his piece of
And
paper.
you see, I come from a quality printer.
I dig
no
it.
smudging of ink or any little black lines. Which is, of course, the minimum standard in a well-phrased ultimatum.
Ha! Of course. Good quality paper, but I see a few marks.
The finest thick cardstock as befits my role as a harbinger of doom. A few marks, I'll grant you, but I was folded very carefully. But then, alas, unceremoniously crammed into a purse filled with whatever junk the youngsters feel a need to carry. Not to mention the clear imprint I endured from the metal ornament that was my companion in travel.
The Cross of St. James. Pandora and cigarettes, sure, but he's still scratching at the armor of my think tank trying to get in.
Might I hazard a guess, detective? Was there not a case back when you were young? The gutter press called it the rebar killer.
No, so there was. But that was a long time ago. That case
Yeah,
is cold as
everyone's
a
been
corpse.
like piked
All right,
on a
fine,
rebar
Miles.
with their head cut off.
Many thanks,
Don't ask
loquacious
me why.
letter. I'll talk to my boss, Benny. See if something is getting reheated.
Of course, Detective. Remember that one should always put one's stock in the paperwork.
Now that's a truth. The SPD do love to fill their filing cabinets. I should rattle a few drawers too, see if any old bones fall out. That's quite a perfume you have there. Tangy, bitter, late nights and morning regrets.
Now, listen. I had to
Yeah.
endure degradation.
how my college years went.
Message, you know? Dragged through smoke-filled dens, spattered with malt beer. Ugh.
Huh. So Miss Verona picked you up in a bar then?
How dare you? Yeah, I mean, yes, I suppose so.
Well, thank you, mysterious missive. I gotta blow the dust off the rebar killer case and grill our girl about her favorite hangouts. Message received and understood.
Thank you, note.
The Rebar Killer. I'd heard that name many, many years before. If I remembered it right, in our world, he was Santiago, a hunter of kindred. What did that have to do with Verona?
The folks would have stashed Verona in interrogation. I figured I should visit, since I did have questions for her.
Any news, Detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. From the letter, I deduce you were in a bar last night, right?
Well, I did say I was out with the girls. Being honest, it's kind of a blur. But if you're gonna tell me I wrote the letter myself,
Kind of a
I
blur.
will not believe you.
Oh, I'm certain you couldn't do that, even sober. Some of these words are multisyllabic.
Well, exactly. But anyway, we had fun. We hit up a few places, the usual, you know. Oh, God, I didn't text any of the girls to let them know I got home. And I'm out of charge. Now I know there's a killer, but I need to go.
My thingy is broken again. I don't know what it's doing. Okay. All right. Okay, now it works.
These friends of yours, are they the same ones who let a stranger violate the inner sanctum of your purse? Trust me, you are much better off here. And remember, our coffee is free of charge.
Well, all right, fine. At least you have Wi-Fi.
So I'm told.
Oh yeah.
Plus, this frees me to focus on locating your tormentor and putting him safely behind bars. Strong, unbendable iron bars, which he is unlikely to be able to use in any kind of murder attempt.
What?
Never mind. Do you recall which dens of dissolution you visited? Bar chits, bills, outstanding tabs?
Why, Detective? Do I look like a girl who has to pay for her own drinks? Let me think. There were a couple of dives, but we were trying to get into the fancy places too. I guess we started off at the Glacier for cocktails, but I think we were gonna try and get into the Macomb later. We heard it's real exclusive. Like they don't even have a list. The bouncer knows you by sight.
Until later, Miss Verona.
Back to the make 'em. Of course. Why is it not?
I had an agreement with Bob. He would ignore all my requests and I'd never ask him for anything. I'd do my own research. I found that asking the cabinets real nicely would make all the difference.
I thought about it, but I didn't think that would help. I didn't see the need.
So you're gonna tell me I can't because I don't have the fucking... Decoration. My office. Oh, drunk dude, you're still here.
What's cooking, Charlie?
So good, Fabiu.
Give me a moment. There's something about your neck I need to check out.
Let it suck. Suck like a little mother sucks.
Tangy. Stay safe, Rafe.
Lemonade, lemonade, moss buzz.
Lemonade moss. Alright, now I can go up. Alright, and talk to the literal file cabinet, which is the weirdest thing I've said.
Wasn't gonna speak to me. Not the best conversationalist.
Why can I not?
Well, if it isn't my favorite Flatfoot, I knew you'd crawl back to me.
Hey, Philomena, you got me. I never can resist a well-packed set of suspension files.
So what is
Philomena.
it today, detective? A
Get
look
it?
down into
Filing
my
cabinet?
dispatches? A thumb through my probation log?
Looking to heat up an old cold one. Know anything about the rebar killer?
Why, detective, I did not expect someone to rattle my drawers so thoroughly this early in the evening.
Oh, you know I always try to be gentle. What have you got?
You'll have to forgive me. It's a little dusty around my fundament. But I do have a little something. Now that is interesting. Someone's been here before you. Oh, sure, there are news clippings, side notes, dockets and warrants, all marked for your man. All
What the
in
fuck?
1925. But the main case file, that's been lifted. Frankly, I feel violated.
What have you got on the killer without the case file?
A skeleton in my cupboard. The bones of a Storian. The flesh is missing. A series of mob hits in early 1925. Turf war, the funny papers call it. A clear out of local persons of interest to the police, and to those who serve hooch by the gallon. Same MO every time. Cold construction steel through the heart and a swift chop to the neck. A 5-week sensation of slaughter, and then it all dries up in a record heat wave and a crackdown on bootlegging. No one ever found the heads. Huh?
Being Illuminati?
I'll see you later.
Oh, detective, you just use me. You never even stay for breakfast.
What the fuck? Never had a one-night stand with a filing cabinet? I'm leaving, my guy. Let me go.
Cold night.
Alright.
Verona remembered the Macon bar, and I was sure they would remember her. Verona remembered the Macon bar. Verona remembered the Macon bar. Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall. I decided to visit a few places Verona might have stumbled out of.
Here, I don't. Crazy.
Since technically this is a memory, this isn't moving fast or using powers, this is just fast forwarding the memory. Which is kind of nice. I'm not gonna lie. Whoa. Only one thing with a heartbeat in here.
A
few Union Johnnies having a cold one, maybe.
Can you spare a moment for a few questions?
SPD, right? Yeah, go ahead. Quieter tonight. Not like last night. Man, that was a mess.
I'm tracking down some partygoers as it happens. A group of young ladies. One of them was given an unwanted gift by a none too friendly admirer. Ring any bells?
Son of a bitch, I knew it. There was this one guy hanging out by the pool table. He was kind of creeping on a group of girls, you know, watching but never getting too close. The boss said he tried to warn him off, but this guy was hopped up on something real intense, scary. Boss called me for backup, but by that time the guy had gone.
Thanks. That's useful.
I used to like these things back in the day. Nowadays, it's press a button, put your hands over your ears. The piano was more out of tune than Herbert Hoover, and probably as old. Someone had a good night, unless they were playing hearts. Blip, bloop, bleep, bloop, plop. Never did get it. I did once win $100 from a one-armed bandit, but he died soon after.
I can talk. Oh.
I wouldn't want to have to clean this place.
I gotta talk to the fucking pool table. I know. Oh, I can't leave this way. I can talk to the pool table, but I don't have the ability now. God. Yeah. Let me go fucking eat somebody real quick.
Beer was cheap at the hole in the wall, and mortals did appreciate.
Hey there, Carla. Life treats you well, I hope?
Detective, your hurt is so deep, yet on you stumble. Maybe I can soothe it.
Just a sip, Carla.
I am always here for you.
Thank you, Carla.
Oh, that makes my toes tingle. I appreciate you, Carla, but I need to be elsewhere.
Now, go out there and heal the city, Detective.
My neck hurts, bro. Oh, whenever it does pop, it's gonna fucking hurt. I can already feel that shit coming. Alright.
Good view of where Verona was sitting from here.
So, tell me, Pockets, you see anything last night?
Could be any bar in any city, but you stroll right into mine, Detective.
There was a guy spent some time around you. Kind of a creep. You remember anything?
Now, how would I remember? Scores on the chalkboard are my only way of keeping a tally. Unless you're talking beer, sweat, and tears, Detective. This rough green holds its share of history, as I'm sure you know.
That's a fact. Talk to me of beer, sweat, and tears, Pockets.
Ah, must you only focus on my flaws? It's hardly fair.
Oh, they ain't flaws. It's the little wrinkles that make you beautiful, and the memories they hold. For example, last night.
Well, I to say it, but my current perfume is that of day-old spilled beer. That and something else. Just a touch of dirt and fresh concrete.
Your perfume, the spilled beer. It's familiar, right?
Sorry.
Why, who I drink with is nobody's business but mine, Detective. But it is particularly crafty, with a malty bouquet.
A malty
I've got
bouquet.
it. This is the same stale ale I got from the letter. The guy who stood here was our mailman. That whiff of fresh concrete. It's faint, but...
Oh, darn it. I reckon I've got something on my leg. Some varmint has smeared me with dirt, Detective. Soil, concrete, and just a touch of...
I like that he gives the object voices.
Of steel and plastic and the heady aroma of porta potty. Our target came from a building site. But which one? Oh, now wait. I'll lay odds it was the Westenra construction site. Not too far and inhabited by anarchs, ghouls, and other lowlifes. Thanks, Pockets. Reckon I'll go digging.
I'd say don't get into any fistfights, Detective. But honestly, I don't think you have the balls.
Ha ha! Got wrecked by a fucking bull table. Alright. Alright, so...
Verona said she...
something... there is one closer. I'll just go... suck that person off a little bit. And then re-up on the power just because I have to talk to another object.
Slow night. I'm so full. The end is nigh.
Yet it is.
Shelby, have you a moment before the rapture comes?
The world thrills as ecstasy reaches out for us both. Can you not feel it?
Your face isn't moving.
Could you spare a drink before the end of the world?
It is in your touch.
Your lips aren't still moving, woman.
Might be.
Thank you, Miss Shelby. I have work to do before the end. Don't go anywhere.
Keep your eyes towards rapture.
There you
dearest
go. Your
detective.
face works right.
Our city is wounded, but this earthly state is a distraction.
Do you have business at our establishment, sir?
Seattle PD. And yes, I do have business. I'm trying to trace someone's movements.
Do go ahead, sir. The faster I can expedite your egress, the better for all.
You're right.
I don't know much about birds of prey, but there was a young lady here last night with her friends. Name of Verona.
Ah, yes, that one. Let me save you some time. She and her party were ejected in the small hours for extreme intoxication. The language she used was not appropriate for our establishment. Neither were her gestures, nor her choice of urination receptacle. I am only grateful that I did not, in fact, witness her movements.
Alright, well.
Anything strike you as fishy last night?
No more than usual, sir. We are often afflicted with inebriates.
I'm sorry to hear that. They tell me you can get a cream for it.
I don't know.
Did you hear what they were talking about?
It is not my place to eavesdrop on our clientele, sir. That said, I believe the entire hotel will be aware of which show tunes Miss Verona cannot, in fact, sing.
Ouch. Well, at least she was in a good mood. I better be going. I, need to feed the egress.
May you find joy in it, sir.
The Great and the Good of Old Seattle. A catalog of those caught in Mistress Lou's net before she took early retirement. In the glacier, I've heard it said that people drowned themselves in champagne. Interesting way to die, I suppose. A little tingle as you choked. The glacier clearly hadn't updated its decor since the 70s.
Decking the halls, hmm? Still a couple of weeks to Christmas. Lou always liked a big party back in the
spirit of goodwill and charity, as evidenced by the richest of Seattle. Everything looks festive, but all just for show. Verona.
Be released from your daily toil. Accept the coming peace.
Good evening to you, Patrick. How's my favorite portal security operative?
Uh-oh. Something up? Need to see the boss?
No. I reckon you're the right man for the moment. I need your memory. In particular, the memory of a woman named Verona. Name ring a bell?
Excuse me.
You usually make it tougher. That one's easy. She owes me for dry cleaning. Tried to talk her way in, but she couldn't form a sentence, so I told her no. Then she puked on me. Nice girl.
So she never even made it through the door?
Seriously? She vomited on my second best pair of pants. That's all I remember. And it's not a fragrant memory. You need anything else, or can I get back to the job I enjoy so much?
No. You have your duties to attend to, and your laundry.
I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by construction woes, and I went down to the Dutch.
All right.
Can I see the cat?
No, it's a biker bar. Great.
Silky only had two vintages of wine behind the bar. The white one and the red.
Oh. Okay. Exit. Got it. Sushi smash.
No show tonight. Well, what Silky called a show. To me, it was a jackhammer and some energetic shouting. Smash a bottle in here and everyone would go real quiet.
Well, if it ain't my favorite gumball.
Oh, Benny.
It's gumshoe, Captain, as I keep telling you.
Yeah, what is it? You found a crock of shit at the end of the rainbow?
I thought maybe we could chew the fat. Maybe catch up a bit. Did you read my case report?
Your evidence? 20 pages on the goddamn sonic grid? It's in the trash, along with your beating Illuminati bullshit. I ain't got time for your crap. Do your job.
But boss, this is important. Seattle's
Okay.
aural soundscape is a fusion of complex...
One more goddamn word and I'll step your lips shut.
I was wondering, you ever hear of the rebar killer? A case from back in the 1920s.
Long before my time. Name's familiar. Clue me in.
The news hounds called him the rebar killer because, well, he killed people using rebar. But for us, he was a hunter. Santiago.
Oh, shit, yeah. I've heard of Santiago. Took down a few of our big names, right? What about him?
The Macomb killing last week. Same MO, boss. Rebar, a missing head, and the Sword of St. James.
So the puzzler of the precinct has another pet theory. Why should I listen this time?
Because last time he was in Seattle, he wiped out several powerful kindred. He's a risk.
I get it. It's thin, but we wouldn't want the chief to think we were asleep at the wheel. So go tell him. And tell him I sent you.
Tell Campbell.
Yeah, this turns out to be something, I look good. If it ends up as dog shit, I tell him you slipped a leash. Get it?
I get it. I better go, boss.
Damn.
Yeah, you
Dickhead.
better.
Huh. Someone must have smuggled this in.
Fabian, you old bloodhound. What can I do for the pride of the PD?
It's an investigation, Silky? Of the official kind?
Is it? Official? You mean official as in Seattle PD, or official as in Benny said so, or some other sort of official?
There was a girl, last night, here with friends and having a good time.
Listen, my friend. You know the rules. All sorts of people pass through. I don't ask their business, they don't ask mine. I mean, is this court orders or a masquerade breach? Lay it out for me.
I think there may be a hunter out there.
This girl Kindred?
No, but...
Then I don't see the problem.
Just bend a little, Oak Tree. Was the girl here? Name of Verona.
Fair Verona, huh? You sound rattled by this scene, buddy. I don't know the name. Why are you asking? If this isn't court or a breach of the mask. A hobby? A bird you've taken under your wing? Because there won't be trouble here, saint or sinner. Send her over if you want her to have a safe night out. But no who did what questions answered for you or for anyone. Not unless it's real kindred business.
I know it, I respect it, but this matters. I'll find a way to prove it.
Sure. I'll see you later, buddy. I don't have anything else.
Answers lie in the legwork, as my old chief would say.
Okay. Well,
Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the... I headed down to the old Western Corp headquarters, a site plagued by There was that same scent of concrete Pockets had talked about. Huh. Guess someone was using gas to keep the lights on. The place reeked, and it reeked of...
alright, someone's been stalking her.
ghoul. So our stalker had a picture of Verona. Maybe that'd get Silky to open up.
People like me are not supposed to fool around with gadgetry like you, but, let's say we get to know each other a little. Just in the interest of detecting, of course.
I am rugged of manufacture, but have had a tough life, detective. Be gentle with me.
I see your
Why does he sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger?
Any pictures you want to show me?
What are you suggesting, detective?
Well, I don't know. Snaps taken by a miscreant?
All I have is a blurry image of a thumb. The wrong button was selected, perhaps?
Significant thumb?
It does still seem to be attached to a hand.
Given there's a national average of a bit less than 2, that does not narrow it down. Any text messages? That's what they're called, right? Or is it SMSs?
Once you have fumbled your way through the menus, there is one smez that has failed to send.
Smez.
It says pizza.
Pizza?
No, very definitely pizza. It is always possible that my owner is slightly less tech-savvy than you.
He does eat, though, so that tells us he's unlikely to be kindred. Anyone left a voicemail?
Since you ask, yes. There is one young lady offering a good time.
What sort of good time? I've always been partial to 3 minutes past 12. If midnight's been and gone, drama is just not gonna happen.
Haha! Leaving that aside, detectives, there is one other message. I think you should listen to it.
Go ahead.
Open the package. You will see a photograph and a letter. Find the girl in the photograph. Make sure she receives the letter. She must not see you. Do you understand me, David? She must
David.
not see you. Now delete this message.
Guess David is a rebel.
Detective, I feel...
You all right there, fella?
Oh, hold me, detective.
The battery's dying.
Oh,
What the
dead.
fuck?
Oh, well. Nice work, little buddy. Maybe I should bury you somewhere.
I went down to...
Back to the Dutchman.
Is that the light of hope in your eyes, detective? You got something for me, right?
It's been a long night, and I've worn down the shoe leather. My feet took me to the haven of a ghoul. And said ghoul had a photograph of my Verona. He was charged with delivering a death threat to her by his master. Here, take a look-see.
A ghoul now. I wonder whose blood he was sipping. But you're right. This is our kind of trouble. The girl here, I have seen. She was in here last night. Said drinks were on her. That she'd come into money. She decided to make a life change and pawned something that was chaining her down.
Pawned?
Left a ticket stub as a tip. Worthless to me, but maybe useful to you?
Well now, that is what we call in the trade a lead. My thanks, Socrates.
A pawn ticket. I figured I should follow that lead to a pawn shop. Bracing Verona about it directly was less likely to get results.
All right.
Kill for a coffee.
Hey there, Guru. How's it hanging?
The sirens are wakeful, Detective.
Oh
You
my
should
god, dude, I
help
need a
them
new chair.
sleep.
My ass hurts sitting in this chair.
Ooh, I have a mighty thirst on me. Would you
Oh.
share a drop?
It's the act, friend Fabian, that makes a relationship real. So act.
He doesn't even look me in the eye.
That's better by a country mile. I have a case to crack. Thank you, my friend. I'll be back.
The ghosts are watching and praying for you, my man.
That is the last time I let a cop fuck me before paying. God damn it.
Right? TMI.
I had a question to ask.
Can't believe she ditched me. I'll work up the courage to tell her how I really feel.
And I think Sophia and I gave up on crosswords back in the early 40s. Too predictable. Not enough spark.
I mourn the old clackety-clack. Computers are all very well. But since they were invented, there's been a lot more profanity in the world. I never ate fish in Seattle, even when I was alive. It was something in the way those cold, dead eyes stared right into you.
I remember when these were all the rage. Then when they were junk. Then when they were all the rage again. Mortals are fickle.
They said a cat may look at a king, but when it came to princes, I wouldn't advise it. You could go through 9 lives in surprisingly quick order. This little guy reminded me that I'd met a lot of suckers in my time.
I always wanted to be that guy. You know, the one who wore a wire and brought down the criminal mastermind.
Nico helped me find knickknacks for my office. Knickknacks with history.
Friend Fabian, what brings you to my door?
Friend
I've
Fabian.
had nothing coming to your taste. Just rings of old marriages, necklaces of old mistresses, junk, you know how it is. Discarded memories.
How's business?
The festive season approaches. At this time I receive old gifts so my clients can buy new ones. Renting a moment of happiness. This year, more deposits than purchases. An air of desperation.
Sorry, excuse me.
I'm looking for a memory. Came in last night?
Everyone here trades memories for dollars. You know that. What was it? Or who?
It netted her enough to have a night out. Paid her bar tab. Here, I have a ticket. You know this one?
Ah, yes. That one. She was burdened on the way in and floated her way out.
Here.
Ah, that's right. A locket. One moment.
Progress. I don't know what prompted Miss Verona to sell, but this might give me answers.
Miss Verona? That was not the name she gave me. Ravenna, if I have it right.
Ravenna.
What is she
Okay.
playing at?
I hope in some way the item brings you joy. Even if it's the joy of detection, huh?
Did she say why she pawned the locket?
Oh, you learn not to ask such things. There is usually sadness or anger down those roads, and to be honest, I did not want to share in hers.
I'll see you later, Nico.
Enjoy your detecting, detective.
So I had 2 pictures of the same girl, dark-haired, age maybe 10. She does not look cheerful. Huh. Okay.
I wondered if Verona had remembered anything else from her.
All right,
You
Ravinia.
found something, right?
I'm looking into avenues, Miss Verona. Avenues and alleyways. Well, they remember you at the Glacier Hotel.
I think they watered down their drinks.
Well, that may be, but like I said, they remember you. And because they remember you, they won't be letting you back in. I'd avoid the place for a while, maybe change your makeup, your name, or move to a new city. Gossip is a terrible thing. The Dutchman didn't strike me as your kind of place, but I was wrong. You were definitely imbibing there, loudly and copiously.
Wow, we made it to the Dutchman? I must have been out of it. We never go there. Way too sketchy for me and the girls. All that leather and denim, you know?
Much to my shame, I do know. You made it to the hole in the wall.
We did? Oh, guess we did.
Playing pool. They tell me a shady character was observing you from the sidelines.
Oh, yeah. Real sour face, that one. I told him where to stick it.
I imagine that you did. Oh, you certainly made an impression at the Macomb bar.
Oh my God, we got in? I'm sure it was amazing.
You could say that. You threw up on the bouncer. You're blacklisted.
Damn it.
I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold to the broker under a false name.
Oh, that's not mine.
You may as well come clean. What have you been up to?
Nothing. And that's not my locket. That's the truth. Keep your suspicions to yourself.
It's my job to have suspicions, and you asked for my help.
It doesn't matter. Just keep your nose out of it. I don't need your help. Not anymore.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant I'd hit dead end on the case.
All right. No choice but to go up high over your head, girl. This might not turn out bad for you.
Benny wanted...
Oh, what a party.
Wish I can do this as fire and not get caught.
I never did like this place. Felt like a tomb, and not in a nostalgic memories and flowers way. More in a morgue slab kind of way. Benny wanted the prince to know what was up, so I'd have to face the man himself.
What now? Ah, Fabian. Well,
We never really get the chance to talk.
you're right. We don't. Now, was there anything else?
I need to see the chief right away.
He's out. What do you need?
The Rebar Killer is back in town.
The Rebar Killer. Nice name. And will the prince know who that is?
Just tell him someone came into the precinct with a sword of St. James. Twice in a week. The hunter is back in town. We need every eye peeled like an orange.
Rebar Killer, pair of St. James's swords. Keep our eyes peeled. That cover it?
Don't ignore this, Miss Choi. Santiago killed many of our kind. People close to me, close to us all.
I'll pass it along. If he thinks it's important, he knows where to find you.
Well, thank you kindly then. I'll come back later.
I'm sure you will.
You're gonna tell me that I'm gonna force this out of her? God damn it. It wasn't gonna, like, give me something to go fucking question her about, but I guess not. Since that's not working. Okay. Be so bad. How it go? Do they need to amputate? Do we need to take the leg and give you a prosthetic and be bionic? I'd deal with that. I'd cut my leg off and be like, you know what, give me a fake one, you know? I don't have to worry about ever breaking it. Just put it back. Yeah, that makes sense. That tracks. This afternoon? Bro, it's 4 in the afternoon now. What are you talking about? What is it? Like fucking... Like... What? Three? Oh, excuse me. Yeah, because you're an hour behind me. Oh. Oh. Alert today, alive tomorrow. Okay, kiss my ass. Alright, woman, I'm gonna give you one more fucking chance.
I've got nothing to say to you, detective.
This wasn't good. I'd gotten off on the wrong foot. This needed a
Oh yeah, that could take a while in itself. What the fuck just happened to me?
Apologies.
Any news, detective? You've caught him, right?
The law takes its sweet time, Miss Verona, but it makes the dessert all the sweeter. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop. Sold.
Oh,
Does the name Ravenna mean anything to you?
what? No, it doesn't. Not anymore. And I'll thank you to keep your suspicions to yourself.
It's my job.
Yeah,
to
you
have
might be
suspicions,
waiting.
And you asked for my help.
It doesn't matter.
Something told me she wasn't going to be so talkative, which was a blessing, but meant...
God damn it.
I figured I needed my strength for other things. Yeah, I wasn't going... Nope, I had nothing to say.
Fuck! Dude, come here. I need to talk to you.
How's it hanging, Harry?
Sing a lullaby.
Yes. Yes, you
Hello,
are.
buddy. You don't want to hear my singing voice. I'm a little short a pint or two.
Yes, make another hole of bliss. A head hole with a little kiss.
Ever gave your head hole a little kiss?
Oh, I needed that. Thank you.
Alright,
Bye.
Alright, let's try this again. Gotta talk to you.
Memory is fickle.
Any news, detective?
The law takes its sweet time. I found this locket of yours at a pawn shop.
Oh,
Don't worry, it's not a crime I care about. Not like murder or streetcar fare evasion. But how did you come to sell it? And how does it tie into our killer?
I didn't sell it, I swear. But you think the threat is real?
I have nothing that'd stick in a court of law, but I do think we're dealing with a killer.
If it's real, well, I guess I need to tell you.
Thanks.
The locket isn't mine. It belongs to my sister. My ex-sister.
How do you have an
Ravenna.
ex-sister?
Check the photo inside. That's me and her. She, used to be my twinnie. But she's dead to me. You gotta understand that.
She passed away.
Oh no, we just don't get on. She's gone kind of weird. How's the locket fit in? Does that mean she's in danger?
You're gonna tell me she's a
Everything is
vampire?
connected,
Ravinia's a
It's simply
vampire,
a
but
matter of
she's
degree.
not.
Try asking Mr. Bacon sometime. If you don't know him, someone will. So, where can I find this twinnie, this Ravenna?
Heck, I don't know. We haven't talked in half a year. Last I heard, she was working at Atrium. That's why I never go there.
I see. Maybe your messenger didn't have a name for his intended recipient. Only a photograph, and a poor one at that. This'll get complicated. A visit to the atrium and its mistress takes my comfort thoroughly out of its zone. I'm told she doesn't like the cut of my jib. Between you and me, I don't even own a jib. But as for your situation, I believe you've simply been the
I
victim
don't
of
even
failure
own a
in
jib.
postal delivery, Miss Verona, as so often happens. The case is solved. Your sister is the one in peril. Hopefully I can make it to the atrium before it's too late.
Oh, I'm good at detective work, guys. I should be a cop. No, I don't. Never mind. I don't want to do that. My epiphany was up and over way faster. Hello. Here's... I will hydrate for you. Here's, guess what I'm playing? I'm playing vampire games. You should... I don't spend the money to buy it, but you'd probably like the game.
As soon as I heard...
If it ever came to Game Pass or some shit, I'd give it a shot. You'd probably like it. It's all up your alley. Every single aspect. Character customization is a little lackluster, but it's because it's a single narrative. It's actually like you play as a certain person. You can just change boy or girl and then change your eyes, your hair color, stuff like that. Change your clothes, but you can't do anything like facial structuring. You know what I mean? Why did I buy it? Because I like RPGs, and it was vampires. It was something different. I decided to get this instead of like Hell Is Us or the fuck is the other one? There's a couple RPGs, but a couple of the other ones I wanted to try are coming to Game Pass or out on Game Pass this year, so. Hey, yo.
Hey, I need to get in here. Official business?
Private party. No exceptions. If you're not on the list, my hands are tied.
Tell Miss Moore it's me.
No.
You sound like a guy who got decaf instead of a double shot.
That was funny.
I didn't think that was worth the effort.
Christmas. Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
You know what? It was a great session today. Did a personal best.
On my here, I haven't watched the new season.
You know, dopamine.
I've been watching Dan to Dan with Jelly.
Good to hear, sir, but... I'm sorry, sir. I've made a mistake. I don't believe you're on...
I don't suppose you could sneak me in.
Sorry, dude. I'm gonna have to keep doing this to you. You let me to fuck.
See you again, sir.
Got the whole album in the can. Actually, no bust-ups, no dramas, just laying.
I don't even know what season that is. I don't even know what season the newest one is on. I don't know any of that because I watched it.
I have to apologize, sir. I have confused you for someone else.
Fucking
I don't.
God damn it! Let me in.
Lovely to see you again, sir.
I don't think I finished season 7. I don't think I finished 7.
My therapist said we had a breakthrough. Dug out a key childhood memory. I cried. She cried. It was emotional.
That's not what I... Oh. Small...
Oh, that
So you're just not gonna let me in at all.
wasn't gonna speak to me.
Slow night. I'm so bored.
Okay. Yeah.
Just a few more nights.
Lovely to see...
Same old. These things are always a grind.
So I hear, sir.
No
But it's
shit, you didn't
important
start
work.
6.
I'd
You
like
just
you
said
to
you're
know
on
that I
6.
appreciate
You
it,
didn't start.
and
No
you can
shit,
always
you didn't start
rely on my
7. You're on
support.
6. You just said. Duh. What? What? Hmm.
Aw, bouncing is important work too.
Bouncing? I'm sorry, sir.
God fucking damn it!
Lovely to see you again, sir. Long session today.
Same old.
So I hear, sir. I'd like you to know that I appreciate it.
Thank you, citizen. Always good to know the public are behind me. Might I go in?
Of course. Enjoy your evening, Senator.
Oh,
I'm a fucking senator? Oh shit. Well, at least I know senator's a vampire. Nice to know.
Uh-oh. The artist in residence was in residence, and she never liked me being anywhere near the residence.
All this.
Detective, it is fascinating to see you here.
Not even music going on.
Particularly as this is a private event, and I know you weren't on the list.
This is police business, ma'am. I just have a question.
Police business? My. I do hope you read me my rights.
I just
Slow
want
down.
to find Ravenna. Word is she works here, and often gets drunk, if you know what I mean.
If I knew such a girl, what she got up to in Atrium would be up to her, and not you.
Can I go look for her?
I'm not going for a law enforcement vibe tonight. I can't have you wandering through and breaking the immersion.
I'll be discreet. I promise not to poop the party.
What a wonderful image. I may never forget you said that.
I want to make sure the young lady is safe. Her sister, her twin, she's worried sick. Just need to check in with her.
A twin, I see. A matched pair, perhaps.
I guess I could introduce you. You know, so long as I know Ravenna's doing okay.
Oh, very well. She should be upstairs in the VIP area doing her job. Do not upset my guests.
Oh, I never.
Yeah, this.
No, you never do.
You play as 2 different people. The music's not even going on. What the fuck is she dancing to? I don't know. I'm confused. Yeah, you play as 2 different characters. Right now I'm playing as Fabian, and he's a detective. He's also a vampire, but he's a detective. And the main character you play as is Fire. He's an actual 500-year-old vampire that woke up. And long story short, fucking Fabian's in his head. So. Yeah. I literally, his whole ability is to make people think he is somebody else. He can make them forget. He can read and feel emotions of objects. And he can question things differently than others. Like, he can just go, these are not the droids you're looking for.
What was this? Broken glass, not yet cleaned up by Atrium's efficient staff. Recent. And I smelled something here.
Oh, I know why.
Fear. Fresh, sweaty.
You know why? I understand why nothing's happening. That's why.
Ravenna,
I had the music off, and I was like, what the fuck is she dancing to? There ain't nothing fucking going on. I understand now. Yeah, that's his. He's. I don't know what they haven't discussed what clan he belongs to, of why he can do stuff like that. It hasn't explained it yet. Oh, why is this? I can't hold more than 2. Stupid. Okay.
Too late. And another metal cross. Color me unsurprised.
I didn't see the need. I take it you're Ravenna, Miss Verona's sister.
So it seems, don't it, Detective? Same bone structure. Though it would be easier to tell if I still had a head.
Just so you know, I've imagined you with a head, because it makes...
There's a guy running
things
around
a
just
lot easier.
beheading people.
Let's see now.
She's probably a ghoul, which... That or Thin Blood. I'm not totally sure which one she is. She might not even be human anymore. I don't know if she's got a heartbeat. Yeah, I turn music off. I usually do. Because usually either it's really super loud or, like, depending on the game, it's got copyright. So, but I don't think this really has one. I don't think it has a streamer mode in it. I don't. Yeah, I don't think so. No. So you don't have to worry about that.
You're still warm, and the blood isn't even congealed.
Yeah, you must have missed me only by a moment or 2. Sorry, I had places
I
to
didn't
be.
fight with the goddamn bouncer.
This guy is quiet, strong, and scentless.
Isn't he, though?
And he doesn't stay for the torturing and the screaming. He's in and out, set dressing the space.
It's real theatrical, ain't it? But next time, could he maybe use stage blood instead?
Killed right here on the spot, I think.
It does look like it, from my blood and my body temperature. Such a shame. Used to think I was hot, but now... cooling rapidly.
Any other marks or wounds on you?
From the neck down, nothing crying out for attention, saving the hole in my chest. The head you gotta take on faith. But no, no other obvious marks. The most common wounds on someone like me are closed with a lick.
That's true. Not the healthiest of pastimes, as I guess you found out. You died in the same way, right? Rebar in the heart and a bad case of neck trouble.
Sure, Detective. Just like the others. A death for kindred. But I wasn't kindred.
Now, that's something.
I was gonna say, she's
This
not
is a
even.
message to
She's
my
not even a
kind,
vampire
not
at all.
yours. So who were you really, Ravenna? Other than Verona's twin? And why did anyone want to kill you?
Look at me, Detective. I'm mortal, sure. But I'm blood doll, you know? They called me Isabella's plaything. See the pattern yet? Me and Pandora, mortals who are tied to vampires. A message from a hunter.
Maybe so. But why isn't he targeting the kindred direct? And how is he here now, 100 years after his first kills?
I don't
It's like
know. But you'll catch a
Fabian's case is when he was
Well, I'll try,
alive.
although it won't improve your day.
Shit happens to us all. My sister will be happy, at least.
Are linked to whatever Fire is actually like trying to figure out for himself, and they're all connected. So like you have things to question and
Please
ideas
do,
to go
Detective. My sister will be happy, at least.
with. What?
Detective, are you quite well?
Fuck. I'm back in the
Sorry,
1920s.
Miss Emerson. I lost my thread there. What was that about your sister?
Let me give you some advice, fledgling. You are young, and you must learn.
Fabian
There are
was
two
turned in the
princes in the
1920s, so
city, and
Fabian
you will give
himself
them
is like
both
100 years old.
Deference, for your sire's sake, and to ensure
They haven't
your
talked
own
about
survival.
really a
Do you
lot about
understand me?
my sire.
Oh, I get it, your princeship, honestly. I do. Cross my heart. I'm listening.
Sometimes I wonder what Gideon saw in you. Then I have a conversation like this and realize how similar you are. I said my sister would be happy as she wished to speak to you.
What's this? Am I this evening's topic for discussion?
Not at all, dearest. Merely discussing etiquette.
Not about me? Oh, well, that's time
1925.
wasted. But it's so good to see you, Detective. I hope you are here to enjoy yourself and not on an official investigation. A broken vase, a stolen innocence, a bloodless corpse.
Good evening, my other prince.
Oh, dear Detective, you are a sparkling tonic in an evening of toadies. I have something to discuss with you as it
Lou's
happens,
stuck in the
but please
1920s and
do
talks
circulate
the
first.
exact same
Business
way.
can wait.
She's still alive.
After all, this is
She's
a celebration. I will
old.
see you both later.
This is the time and era that she fell in love with,
I
like the
want to talk to you
1900s, and
about the
she's never
Carstairs
changed.
matter.
She looks
Will
the
you have
exact
time this
same.
evening?
Pearls, dress, veil.
I
She doesn't
haven't
change.
forgotten. Tomorrow would be better.
Very good.
To the point where she still has
If you'll excuse
tastes
me, I have
based
egos
off
to
of like
massage,
no
including
tattoos,
my
no
own.
piercings. Someone's like rich and moody like she is, and that's the only people she drinks. Kind of weird.
What are we celebrating again?
Really, I am starting to wonder why Malkavians are permitted at our court. It is New Year, and a gathering at this time is considered traditional.
Of course. Surprised you still celebrate, though, given how many you've seen.
We like to keep up with the times.
So, you two are sisters, but very different sisters.
Sisters in blood, Detective, not sisters in mortal terms. Has your sire told you nothing?
Gideon is not the most direct of teachers. He likes me to pursue my own inquiries.
You are on thin ice, Malkavian, as is your sire.
You don't like my sire?
Gideon has his uses. You are yet to prove yours.
Well, if there's a crime committed, I'm your man. To solve it, I mean. Not to cause it.
The sheriff has a modicum of faith in you. I honestly can't think why.
Might I ask how you became prince? Or should I say, one of two princes?
You can ask. It is a simple matter. The attack on our dear sire all those years ago left us leaderless. Lou and I thought it best to combine our talents.
Not a very kindred thing, right? The lust for power being what it is.
I am never certain whether you're being sarcastic or direct.
Oh, direct. Definitely direct.
Lou Graham is adroit in certain spheres. I'd like to think my influence is in others. We complement each other well. Our partnership has seen this city successful through 30 years and more.
So, might I ask about the Carstairs matter Miss Graham mentioned?
A joint enterprise which my sister and I are considering. Nothing that should concern you. It is always wise to plan for the long term.
Well, I suppose in your case, the very, very long term.
Indeed. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have had enough of your fumbling tongue.
Of course.
I wish a good evening.
Most
to you,
of them are
Detective.
straightforward.
If, of course, you
Some of them, they don't like talking more than they have.
Figured I should do
None of the
properly
vampires do.
before going
Some of
to
them are
see
straight
your
up going,
ladyship.
shut the fuck up. Some of them are just like, I'm tired of your dribble. And some of them are just like, are you done? You're weird. And like, none of them like to talk after a certain point. So like, you get your questions through and you move on. You don't waste your time when talking to people in the game.
Sheriff, good to see you. Enjoying the party?
Yeah, having a whale of a time.
You just missed me doing the Charleston. Listen up. Court soirees ain't about cake and cookies. Everyone has a role to play. A foothold to gain or a score to settle. But you and me, it's our job to stop trouble before it happens. No one's above that, no matter who they are. Got it? So, do a few rounds, bump gums, get to know them all a little better. Forewarned is forearmed. You never know who you'll face tomorrow.
Anything I should know?
Yeah, I got something. The cigarette girl killer. I knew the whole cross and rebar thing was familiar. Now don't go spreading this around. We don't want to start a panic. But doesn't this sound to you like the work of Santiago?
Who?
Ah, come on, Fabian. He hit the mortal front pages down in Frisco. Serial killer? Or hunter, depending on where you stand? Ask Isaac, the Nosferatu. He'll fill you in.
Who are these people? What are their lines? Who should I suck up to? Who should I avoid? What makes them all tick?
Hey, bloodsuckers are bloodsuckers. But we all share a secret, so we stick together. Lou calls it a family. The sisters and all their messed up cousins. And it's a family business. The court runs on money as much as blood. Mortals will pay a pretty penny for any vice, and more if it's outlawed. Fletcher runs the booze. Under Lou's wing, he's got free reign. Your old man Gideon handles the gambling. And Lou herself's been the Madam of Seattle for decades. Rosalind's the schemer. She's got Isaac, who has an ear in every alleyway. And she took in the Tremere girl to keep one foot in the arcane and one in the latest science. And you just make sure it all goes off without mortals catching on. Both the princes thought Gideon had it right, getting someone in the PD.
So, another year, huh?
What do I care? What am I gonna do, huh? Find a pretty dame to kiss at midnight? Make a resolution to drink less and go to church? Counting off the years when you're immortal. What's the
Whatever.
point? It's just a number.
You've
Fair.
given me a lot to think about.
Eyes open, head down, all right?
While I did enjoy a party,
Well, well, if it isn't our very own investigator. I suppose they'd call you a dick, but you're hardly private. Am I right?
hello there, Mr. Fletcher.
Hope you haven't eaten. There'll be some rather keen party favors along shortly. Excellent vintage.
How's business? I hear the chink of coins and the clink of bottles.
You know, Prohibition's been a boon, an absolute boon. Mortals crave nothing more than forbidden fruit. Rosalind and Lou take their cut, of course, but the coffers are swelling. It's hardly a chore to pay that tax.
Even though a
We
lot
have a
of
few
Fabian stuff
rivals
is
to put
talking
down.
and learning about their
Easily
lore,
dealt with.
it really is
Even though we
useful
have
when talking
capable
about them to
hands
figure
at
out
the
stuff
wheel.
later as fire, like a lot. Because then you already know that information, so you kind of just backlog it.
Capable hands? There's a history then.
You must know it, Detective. You lived here before you died, after all. The fire, the city's death and rebirth. I admire someone who has the guts to take direct action, don't you? I'm sure Hector will fill you in. Every lawman should know their city. Just so long as you overlook any whiskey barrels you find in dark places.
This is quite the shindig. Very intimate.
Our royals wanted to keep the guest list exclusive. The deserving and the delicious, as it were. Of course, sometimes we have to make exceptions. Soothsayers, sorcerers, and sleuths. They're useful, to be sure, but they lower the tone. Don't you agree? Oh, do forgive me. I completely forgot who I was talking to for a moment there.
Rude.
What must you think of me?
The sisters, the princes, they make quite the impression.
Oh, don't they just? Power, old sport, is a heady pheromone. It makes the delightful delectable and the harlot wholesome. It's a good look for the city. You can't buy charisma, nor even rent it for a night.
I'll leave you to it.
Have a drink, detective. Let your hair down.
Do I have long hair?
Good evening to you both.
How
Ow.
are you finding the party, my boy? They haven't kicked you out, which I guess is a good sign. You know Sophia, of course.
We've not actually met. I don't
Oh
know
well,
him through.
Sophia's actually that old. Okay.
Oh, please do. Fabian, right? You sent Gideon the puzzle? You are just as I imagined. He has told me so much. I mean, not that we talk behind your back or anything. Well, we do. But it's all good things.
Ah, yes. Thank you for reminding me. That puzzle you sent, an excellent recommendation.
I passed an entire night on it. Absolutely devilish.
Wasn't it just? It was id as a two-letter word that baffled me.
Yes, completely threw off my cipher. If you find any more like that, you must let me know.
What are you working on, Sophia?
I just like to keep my head down. Try and be useful where I can.
Don't be so modest. Oh, you must tell Fabian about the wireless.
The wireless, yes. Imagine, we listened to an orchestra concert.
All the way from New York. Sophia has built a set from parts. Oh, it sounds like scratching in a box to me, but...
The potential to communicate instantly between cities, not shackled
You're
to
gonna
the
tell me
telegraph.
Sophia is the reason we have telephones?
One mortal with a little equipment in their garage, and our secrets are blasting out across the ether.
Well, that's the most alarming thing I've heard in a long time.
Exactly. Completely terrifying.
So how are things, oh sire of mine?
Ah, same old, same old. They saunter in so full of hope and lose it at the table.
You did pick up on that fascinating man the other day. The one with the numbers?
That's right. The numbers man. I could tell he was working an angle. Fidgety fingers, you know? I went over, asked him very politely. Those beans came spilling out. He's some sort of math whiz, brain full of digits, flapping around like butterflies. So we broke a few of his actual digits and threw him out on his rear. You'd have liked him, I'm sure.
Is there anything I should, be aware of?
Actually, now you mention it, yes, a little morsel for you. Our friend Hector. I noticed some tension around the way he's holding his jaw. He's hiding something. A little push, and I could read enough to tell it was about a girl. I've never known him to spend time on romance. Interesting, don't you think?
Are all Camarilla princes like ours?
Terrifying, gorgeous, power-hungry tyrants, you mean? For the most part, yes. We could do a lot worse than our girls, I suppose, but
sure.
Truly, all I hear of princes follows the pattern. You have to remember, my boy, we are all sharks in human clothing.
It is also short-sighted. I'm not criticizing them, of course. I would never. I think our community would be better served if we spent a little more time researching all these emerging technologies that humans are coming up with, so we can protect ourselves. And a little less time,
Posing in ballrooms? Very true, my dear. Disappointing, but not surprising.
Good speaking to both of you.
A pleasure.
Yes, of course, of course.
Mistress Graham had told me to circulate, so I guessed I should circulate.
Wasn't there something? Okay. Sure. Misses. Who the fuck are you?
Evening. You're Isaac, right?
Oh, yeah, he's an
Pleasant
Nosferatu.
night.
Oh, am I in your place? My apologies, please. Pardon me.
No, not at all. It was you I wanted to talk to.
Why?
I don't think we've ever met, though I've heard of you.
I know who you are. The detective. Malkavian bloodlines sired by Gideon Hall. A dog who will never let go of a bone. They call you only Fabian, but your full name is...
Whoa there! Let a man keep a little of his mystique, won't you?
Very well. You are Fabian, and I am Isaac.
It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm surprised to see you here. I heard you don't get out much.
Yes.
You don't strike me as the type of fella who lives it up at the weekend. You enjoy these parties?
No.
Might I ask what brings you here?
The princes asked me to come, so I came. I am their secret keeper. I observe, I learn, I research, I remember. They find it useful to have me on hand. Kindred of my clan are not well suited to such events, but I will step into the
There's only
light
2
when requested.
Nosferatu I've run into so far.
I get it. No one wants to outshine the hosts.
Indeed.
I gotta say, I do find the Nosferatu an interesting riddle. Would you be open to a sit-down some other time so I can pick your brains? I'd like to learn more about your folk, about your role in the Camarilla. I hope that ain't too forward.
Is it forward? I do not know. But I would enjoy sharing knowledge, so long as it is reciprocated.
Hector pointed me in your direction. What can you tell me about Santiago?
The hunter. Something of a legend. An enterprising mortal who has sent many kindred to their final deaths. New Orleans was one of his hunting grounds not 10 years ago, as was San Francisco in the previous decade. Little is known about the man or woman, save that their killings all feature the cross of St. James, a signature of sorts, hence the name. It is believed that he is a member of the Society of Leopold, one of the deadliest and most ancient factions of hunters of the supernatural. If he is indeed such a zealot, he believes himself to be a literal soldier of Christ.
Jesus.
Yes, that one.
Very good.
It seems both our princes are in a fine mood tonight.
Yes, they are in good spirits. Some believe it impossible for 2 kindred to rule one domain. Indeed, I have found precious few instances of it being attempted before. It is assumed they will destroy each other in a bid to claim full power, but our princes seem to be the exception. They have not had a serious disagreement since March 2nd. It was a dinner party. Lou suggested I be forced to sire the beautiful wife of a politician who didn't laugh at her joke. Rosalind thought it crass.
So what do you think of our princes? Just between you and me.
They benefit each other in ways outsiders can't always see. Without both of them, Seattle would be in turmoil. Some find Rosalind cold and distant, but
I was like,
think
yeah,
she is misunderstood.
Rosalind, see,
everyone enjoys
Rosalind
being
seems more centered on doing shit. Lou is all based on don't look at me that
Thank you
way,
for speaking to
otherwise
me.
I kill you. A little bit crazier, a little bit
I couldn't keep Lou waiting all night.
more
Time
of a
to head
wild
up to
card.
face her.
All right, she almost done this memory.
Mistress Lou, you had something you wanted to discuss.
Ah, yes. The future, detective. My sister and I have plans, and I'd like you to look into something for us.
What do you want me to look into, Mistress Lou? Just give me the facts.
You're aware of our recent troubles in the liquor market? Has Fletcher said anything to you?
He mentioned something in passing about rivals.
We are about to expand, but are suffering from a small roadblock, detective. A roadblock I put at
Her voice
your
is
door.
also really familiar. I can't pin it.
Your territory, at least. Our Vancouver run has been interrupted, perhaps even redirected, and the rumor says it's someone in law enforcement.
Any names, faces? Any idea who?
Not as of yet. I do have a location and have managed to acquire some photographs. I will have my man Campbell deliver it to your office.
That does sound like a solid start to a case. I won't deny it. Well, this is quite the shindig.
Obviously, it's one of mine. But yoo-hoo, focus, detective, please. You miss so much if you don't pay proper attention.
Sorry, Mom.
Now, if we can just... No.
Oh, shit.
No! My sister!
Alright, so I'm guessing Santiago is alive. And back in both timelines?
Our killer was out for the kindred of Seattle. And I had a
He must be old and strong as shit to take on a couple 100-year-old vampire and just end them. Well. What a twist!
Well, rise and shine, Sheriff. About time you clocked in. See what the prince has lined up for us tonight.
You have nothing to say about your memories?
Huh. Well, that was a lineup of faces from 100 years back. Something's pulling them out of my past. Do I trust my own mind? I would not vouch for it. I do think those things happen, but why we're both seeing them and what bearing they have on our case? That is a puzzle I can't answer right now. I guess we should